Hey, this is Lis Carpenter in closing. Day is this? Day 13? Closing out day 13 or day 14 in the 90-day 15K formula challenge, and I'm just like tickled to death. I just spent like 3 hours with some of my favorite people in the world. And if you don't know who my favorite people are, and they're in the Facebook group Fullness of Christ Discipleship. They're awesome people of God, and just bringing God's kingdom of love on the earth, and teaching people that they're not just physical bodies, but first and foremost spirits, and love at our very core of our being. People are love. People are just fire, life. Anyway, I did my blog post today. I didn't really do too much reviewing of the 15K formula stuff, but I did spend a lot of time just like freaking out and worrying about not doing my grading. And yeah, I successfully did what I was worrying that I would do, which is procrastinate on my grading. So that's another review, kind of what I posted on my blog. You usually get what you think about, so it doesn't make sense to worry, because worrying, as Lis Carpenter says, is negative goal planning. Yeah, I gotta send Sean here a smiley face. Sean's a good guy. If you didn't notice from the sound, I was talking to someone on Skype named Sean. He's in the group. He's awesome. Yeah, everyone's my favorite people. But the Empower group is something else too, because everyone's generally the same as in positive. There's more paranoid people in the Fullness group than in Empower. Not everybody's on like the enlightened level, or maybe I only know the Empower leaders and I don't really know the negative people. Yeah, but I was just sharing a truth, which is you generally get what you think about, what's on your mind. So if I had been focusing on, I'm going to start and I'm going to do a few papers, I would have got that. But I was focusing on, oh no, what if I procrastinate and don't do anything? And sure enough, look, it's like the next day and I haven't done anything, not even checked my email for the school. It's hilarious. But I just had a really good time, and that's actually something to think about. Starting and continuing online communities based on interests. It's a lot easier to start and build an online community based on mutual interests than it is just to build a list, saying, oh, I'm going to offer you such and such, I'm going to offer you this, I'm going to offer you that. Like, one of the things that Kat was talking about was this Think and Grow Rich call with, now what is his name? Paul Hutchins. So everybody, has pretty much read this book, Think and Grow Rich. So he's offering this call every morning, and he kind of has a following now based on this mutual interest. So you can do something like that. You're automatically a leader. I can remember when I was young and a little bit, how do I describe it? I was younger and I guess a little bit crazier. I don't want to even say. I was part of this Orlando Bloom fan group. And if you don't know who he is, he's like one of the stars in Lord of the Rings films, and he played this blonde elf guy that was just really good at murking people, just like with his arrows, just shooting them up. And yeah, so I was in this Yahoo this Yahoo group, and we basically were like stalking his mom to send him care packages and making a bunch of fan art and whatever. And really nothing was impossible for us. I can remember like towards the end we were planning on either buying a plot of land and starting a memorial garden for him, even though he's not gone, or like buying a rundown building and like, you know, remodeling it and naming it in his honor. Basically, we were just all crazy about him. But what am I getting at? We all just happen to find each other because we're all looking for the same thing. I'm in a few groups now on poetry just because I was marketing someone's Kickstarter, that poet guy. If you look back on my thing about Kickstarter, you see. But I write poetry. I enjoy reading poetry, good poetry anyway. So that's something to think about. There's these different groups and different interests you have, and if you connect in forums and connect in groups online, you are able to really speak their language and connect with them and just offer them what they want. And hey, they really like you. They'll ask you about other stuff that you do. It doesn't, I shouldn't say it doesn't. It shouldn't be leading with, hey, I do this business, you should join. It should be, hey, I know we have this mutual interest. I just wrote an article about it. Check it out. Or just sharing with them other cool stuff that doesn't necessarily have to be on your blog. And that's kind of the methods that we do. It's just offering people what they want, offering them real value. And now that I've sufficiently rambled for like 3 minutes, I just say it's been a great journey so far. Just meeting all these wonderful people, and Facebook is definitely a gold mine for groups, interest groups. If you really decide that you want to be a person that offers value to others, be a creator rather than just a consumer. So yeah, I think I'm done now. So this is Lis Carpenter again with the 15K Formula 90-Day Challenge. And I was just talking about interest groups and really joining and connecting with people with your same interests and offering them value and just being a friend to them rather than just like saying, hey, this is what I do. Because if you focus on relationships, you know, I sound like an echo. If you focus on relationships, the money follows. So if you want to learn more about leadership in communities, that's actually a part of one of the products called the Costa Rica Mastermind Intensive. And you can get that, ta-da, by clicking the link below this video. It's one of our premium products. So I'll see you in the next video.